Hola mi gente, it's your girl Mamacita here, and I'm here for another episode of Reality Rundown. And today we are going to talk about Tamar and Vince episode 2. Okay, first of all, I have to apologize. I have no idea where my notes are for this show. I just don't know what happened to him. Hillary might have gotten a hold to him or one of the dogs. I have no idea. But they're gone. I can't find them. So this video might be a tad bit short because my memory is so not the business anymore. So I apologize if I skip around or if I miss some crucial important facts of this episode. But if I do, charge it to my head, not my heart. And just leave it in the comments below. You guys can do a video response to this video, what have you. Just let me know and we'll discuss it and I'll pick it up on the next video. Okay, with that being said, let's get into it. From what I can remember. It started out with their new chef. I forgot his name. Donatello, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, something Italian. It started out with that, and the guy really doesn't speak very much English, and which I thought was really weird because both Tamar and Vince are acting like they're surprised that this man doesn't speak very much English. Because my thing is, they interview everything for everything else. I mean, they interviewed for a surrogate mother. They interviewed people for Tamar's assistant. Did they not interview people for a chef position? Did they not catch up on that or pick up on that during the interview? That he didn't speak hardly a lick of English? So anyway, it starts with that the chef is telling Tamar how beautiful she is, and Tamar is trying to get Miracle the dog out of the kitchen. But correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn she said, okay, because she was chasing Miracle around, and she said something about how he likes to eat off the floor. But then right after that, she said he's just like a kid, or just like kids. And I'm thinking, what children does she know that eat off the floor? Cause mine doesn't. Does yours? Mine doesn't. I thought, do her nieces and nephews eat off the floor? I thought that was kind of odd, but maybe she was talking about, because right after that she starts chasing the dog around like a little circle. So maybe she was talking about that, how he wanted to play just like a little kid. Or I'm hoping that's what she meant and not the floor eating business. Cause that's just yeah. So hopefully that's what she meant. So, you guys let me know what you think. Did you hear that? If you did, let me know what you think she meant about it. And I'm really hoping it's not the eating off the floor. But anyway, let's move on. So the chef, he's cooking and everything. He doesn't know the do's and don'ts about Vince's new diet. So that's kind of weird. You would think that somebody would have told him that, because he brings him like a turkey sausage and something else, and he's like, I can't eat turkey. Take that devil meat away. I can't eat it. So I don't know. I just think that's weird. Like, this man has not been briefed on what he needs to do for his job. So whatever. So then they go to what is this? Essence Fest. They go to Essence Fest. Is that this episode? Yeah. They go to Essence Fest, yeah. And they have all these little meet and greets and autograph signings and stuff to do. So they get in fights like every 5 minutes. every 5 minutes they're like arguing about something. So I'm telling you, Vince is really, really salty about not having a baby, and it's showing. And he has such a voice now, because I think he said this in the last episode, something about she should feel confident because he wakes up with her every morning, next to her every morning, or something like that. So I mean, he's coming out with all these little jabs and smart comments, and he is walking off a lot like a diva, or I guess he's a devo. He is walking off quite a bit. I mean, he just storms off. So it's really weird. But anyway, so they go to these little meet and greet things, and I can't remember what the first fight is about, but the first fight is over something ratchet, something stupid. Um, I don't know. And then they get into another fight, and the Daniels are there with them, and what's her name, April Daniels, she was saying that she didn't get enough sleep. And so Tamar is like, oh yeah, well, we didn't get any sleep either, but it's not because of what the same thing that y'all were doing, or something like that. And so Vince gets mad about that. And he's like, well, I was on the couch. I'm a grown man. I was on the couch, and all this stuff. I mean, their fights are really, really petty. And it's kind of disturbing. I mean, their fights are just so petty. But anyway, I think I'm jumping around here, but I remember something about Tamar being in the studio, and she wanted her album to come out again. I mean, she is in such a hurry for this album to go nowhere. She just really is. And so, but the producers are in there. They're egging it on, especially that Damon Thomas guy, or whoever his name is. They're egging it on and saying, "Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot. That Get Your Life song." They're like, "Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That needs to come out right now. That's on fire. That needs to come out." And so she's like, Vince, is there anything going on that, my album, we can have like a release party for this single? And so Vince is like, oh, slow down. Slow down. And he's like, it's not ready. No. He's like, it's not ready to come out. You don't really have a fan base. No. When cut it. I'm not doing it. So, of course she gets mad, and then they have this little 14-year-old girl come in to say, so for her to listen to it with her fresh ears, as Tamar calls it, and to listen to the song to see if she's vibing it and everything and all this stuff. But of course the little girl is going to say yes. I mean, she's not going to be like, well, I really don't think that this song is nice. And, Tamar's sitting right here. So whatever. But yeah, so she gets mad about that. So that whole little thing carries into when they go to the Essence Festival, because she is sitting in, I guess they're in their hotel room, and she's talking with April. And so she's telling April something about, oh no, April said to her, so how is the studio coming along, or something like that. And so Tamar is like, really? I thought that my album would be out by now. I don't know what's taking it so long. And so, Vince comes out of nowhere like a thief in the night. He just bam, he's there. And so he's like, really, Tamar? I can't believe that you're talking about this behind my back. It never fails. You always talk some junk, or something like that. So, of course that sparks a fight. But I think that's what sparked the second fight at the Essence thing. Okay. But yeah, that they were just fighting left, right, fighting everywhere. So, but Vince, in the middle of him telling her that, he's like, it's not ready. And then he told her that you're fired and I quit. So, that was a double whammy. But anyway, so She's like, well, I just can't understand why it's taking so long. So Vince, he decides to go out on the balcony and just start hollering at the top of his lungs, talking about, hey, you guys, are you ready for Tamar? And all this stuff. And then he goes like this, knowing that he's not going to hear anything. And then he starts yelling at some dude on the roof, and he's like, hey, dude, working on the roof, are you ready for Tamar? And he's like, and so I thought that, yeah, her face was on the floor. But, and so, she needed that, though. I mean, he's really trying to tell her, hey, you go out here with this single and you got nothing else to go with it. What are you doing? So, oh, and thank you guys for sending in the comments, Flipping Mike and 319 Shishi, telling me, what song that she had. I still haven't had a chance to look it up on YouTube, but I will, because I really want to see what she had back in 2000, because it's I don't know, because even this album doesn't seem like something I would be purchasing. Okay, so let's see what else happened. I really don't know. I told you it might be short. I mean, my memory is just that's why I write notes. Okay. But yeah, Tamar did all that, and they come back, they were fighting, they went to the Essence Fest. Oh, t-shirts. Okay. Why is she hustling t-shirts like Hustle Man? I can't understand this. Because she says get your life and .com, so that means make a t-shirt. And I'm so confused by that. So, I mean, I need to come out with a t-shirt. Let's see. What do I say? I say, I'm just saying. And I say, who does that? I need to slap that on some t-shirts and see if I can sell them. I mean, it's just a thought. So, but anyway, so they're in New Orleans. I think she said they were at Toya Wright's store. And so, they're at her store and they're hustling their t-shirts. Which, I don't know. I just find that whole little segment comical. And then she's calling the people who follow her on Twitter Tay-Martians and all that. Is she trying to be Lady Gaga? Because doesn't she say something about that? Lady Gaga calls them her aliens or monsters or something. So, whatever. Anyway. Yeah. So, she does all that. And they do the little t-shirt thing. And I guess they go home. I don't know. But the episode ends with Tamar and Vince. They're having breakfast again. Oh, wait. There was a segment where Miracle... No. If Miracle is any indication of how they would treat a child, they're in trouble. They need a nanny or something, because Miracle has just done his business all over this house. And, I mean, does nobody want to walk the dog? Does nobody want to let the dog out and potty train the dog? What's going on? If I was that housekeeper, I would quit. You hear me? I would quit. There is no way. And then Vince is just like, oh yeah, just, clean that up for me. What? I would seriously have to look for another job. That's ridiculous. You would never do that, would you, Chico? Say hi, Chico. Say hi. Chico's getting old now, but it's okay. Chico would never do that. No, he wouldn't. No. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. The episode ends with Tamar and Vince sitting down for breakfast again, and this time the chef I cannot talk tonight. Anyway, this is like the 5th video that I've done tonight. I'm trying to catch up, you guys. So, I'm running low on steam now. But anyway, they sit down and the chef has sort of gotten the idea of what Vince can and cannot have. So he makes a better breakfast, but he included Tamar in his breakfast plan. So Tamar is sitting up there looking crazy, like, well, why can't I have it? I'm not the one, with dietary restrictions. Why can't I eat it? But see, my thing with Tamar, she is just so selfish. Now, if Vince is used to eating a certain way, and now all of a sudden cold turkey you have to go to eating a totally different way, why would she sit up there, even if she can have it still, why would she sit up there and eat all the stuff that he cannot eat in his face? Why would she do that? To me, that's not showing support at all. I mean, be supportive, be a wifey. He's gonna eat it, you eat it too. I mean, it ain't gonna kill you. Whatever. So anyway, so Vince is looking like he's in pain while they're sitting there eating. Really, he didn't touch anything, it didn't look like. And so he's sitting there, he looks like he's in pain, and Tamar is like, Vince, you're in pain. So so he's like, no, I'm all right, I'm cool, I'm all right, I'm good. And so she's like, no, you look like you're in pain. So he's like, said something about his back or something was hurting, and it's probably all that stress and drama that she put him through while they were in New Orleans, and about that stupid album. Okay, anyway, so she says, well, no, I'm going to take you to the doctor. Don't you think that we need to go? And he was like, well, okay. And so that's how it ends. She's rushing him to the emergency room or whatever. And I guess we'll just have to see Thursday how that turns out. So, but that's it for this video. I hope I didn't mess it up too bad with no notes. But you guys, I love to hear your comments. I love to read them and everything. So, and you guys are good about commenting. So go ahead, leave some comments. Let me know what I missed, and then we'll discuss it. And that's about it. Rate this video, share this video, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends to tell some other friends to tell their friends. We can all be friends. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. It's pretty long though. But anyway, and hopefully Tell It All Treats will be back pretty soon. And that's it, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.